Hi everybody, I thought I'd do a quick little catch-up video, a little crafting a catch-up. What? Yeah, crafting a catch-up. So, it's just been the 6 weeks holidays. My kids have gone back today. I had to do a bit of errands and stuff and pop to some shops, which is a bit annoying, but I had to do that. I've just got back, tidied up a little bit, and now I've come in here in what I like to call crafting a cuppa headquarters, but it's actually a little shared space in my house, which I literally lose access to when my kids are at school and my hubby's at home. So yeah, I kind of lose it to everybody when they're here, which is fine. I'm just grateful to have a little space to do all my bits in. So I've just come in here. I'm going to be doing what I'm wearing right now actually. I am doing the tutorial for the odds and ends vest. This one. Da-da-da-da-da-da. I've already recorded it. I recorded it before the summer holidays. All I had to do was edit the video, and I came in and I did most of it, but I was doing the subtitles and I got to 11 minutes and that was it. And I was like, yeah, this ain't happening. Too much noise. Couldn't quite hear what was going on. So that was that. So I thought I'd do that today, but I've just come in here and my monitor, you probably can't tell, but it's barely hanging on the wall. Now, I don't know if you've been following my journey recently of becoming a cat mum. I now have 5 cats, when before I always thought I'd never have cats because they used to terrify the living daylights out of me. They still do a little bit, but we took in a stray and she was pregnant. She wasn't chipped, so we took her in. And she had the kittens in our bedroom. They're now nearly 5 months and they're crazy. And I think possibly they've been in here, maybe stood up at it a few times, maybe hung off of it because they like to do that. So it's barely hanging on the wall. I'm quite nervous sitting here using it. So yeah, I've got to get myself a new bracket for my screen. And they've also chewed all the blinds, I can see, which is nice. Got loads of holes in the blinds, and my chair that I'm sitting on has got loads of bloody scratch marks all over it. It's all puckered. So that's the life of a kitten cat mum. I've got a couple about here at the minute. They were all in here. I had to banish Binks because he was just being bloody naughty. Like kept going up there and trying to get behind, and then trying to get Lenny, our little pug. He's playing with him, but Lenny don't really know, and he just get all like, all like that. So I've just had to banish Binks to the living room. Sorry Binks, but you can come out in a little while. Okay. So yeah, he's being a little, naughty little bugger and I can't get nothing done. So yeah, I am doing this tutorial. So that is going to be out really soon. I have also, just before the 6 weeks holiday, no actually it was during the 6 weeks holiday, I thought right, I'm going to see if I can record a tutorial while the kids are off in the evening. And I managed to do a couple of bits. I did get quite far actually, but in the end I was just like, oh, I kind of lost it. And yeah, I was like, I'll deal with that again when they go back to school. And that is the granny stitch cardigan, the classic granny stitch cardigan. But I used a 10mm hook with DK yarn. Now you haven't got to use that if you don't want to, but it does have how to make it without the ribbing at the bottom. So this is how far I got. I think I'm on the upper back panel actually, possibly. I'll find out because I can't even remember. But I know I'd sectioned it off. So what we got going on here? Okay, right, so I have done one part of the front panel. Is it finished? Must be. That just looks like a big massive panel at the minute, doesn't it? But that is part of my front panel. I'm going to be adding another front panel, back panel, seam it, tiny little bit on the sleeves, and then that is done. Oh, we've got a kitty come in to say hello. We've got Peanut. I wonder if I can get him and show you. Peanut! Oh, he's gone underneath my tripod. Expect the camera to fall over in a few seconds. Hey, come here. Come here. Come here. come and say hi? Here he is. You can say hi. Oh, that's quiet. No one can hear you. Say hi. Hi. Hi, Peanut. Hello, beautiful. See that? I'm a cat mum now. I love him. He's a little bugger too, aren't you? Peanut. I like to call him Pea-nutter because that's exactly what he is. A pea-nutter. So yeah, that's just one of them. There's 4 kittens in total. We just to go totally off topic, but whatever, it's crafting a catch up. We have got little Smudge, his sister. She wasn't herself at all. Not yesterday, well it was yesterday really, but the day before we noticed she wasn't quite herself. Not playing, because they go crazy, these lot do. They do zoomies all around the house, up and down the stairs. She wasn't joining in. She was still eating, drinking. Oh, he wants to go down. He wants to go up there actually, but now you're not allowed up there, mister, after you've bit all my blinds, okay? So she was eating, drinking, still using the litter tray, but she was very lethargic and she just wasn't herself, hiding away. So yesterday morning I thought, oh, I'm going to take her to the vets because it's better to be safe than sorry. Took her to the vets. She had a temperature of 40 degrees. Poor little mite. And they think it was an infection, possibly through play with the other kittens. He said sometimes if they get a little bite or a nick, and it can become infected without you really realising. So she's on antibiotics and ibuprofen, and last night we saw change in her. She started playing again, and she's all about now. Yeah, she's laying out here actually. I can see her. She's laying out here with Lenny. Hi, Smudgy. None of them know their names yet. But every time they come over, I make a point of calling them by their names. We've got Pea-nut, Natter, Peanut, Smudge, who's a girl, Precious, who's a girl, and Binks, who's a boy, a very mischievous little bugger. He's huge. He's like the biggest one out of all of them. So that's probably enough cat talk, do you think? Or not? Who knows? I don't think I've got much else to natter about right now. I should probably get on with doing some work. Do you think? Maybe. Oh, I do have one thing I'd quite like to show you, which I've not shared fully yet. I've shared little snippets of it, but I've not shared it in full. Just wait a second, I've got to go get it. Okay, so I don't know if you've seen on Facebook or Instagram, I started making a Hexi Cardi out of my Handspun yarn. I've also been using Stylecraft Special Aran and Paintbox Simply Aran because I am a little sensitive to clothes, and I do find wool can be a little itchy and scratchy. Although I try and do my Handspun yarn as soft as I possibly can. If you add like glitter in it, which I love, a bit of sparkle, if you add a bit of sparkle to it, that I'll just feel it and like it just gets a bit squitchy and scratchy. So I teamed it with some acrylic yarn. Some people might be like, oh no, you should do that, but I don't care. I don't care. There's no rules. Use whatever yarn you want with whatever yarn. So whatever. And it looks amazing, and it's probably my favourite thing I've ever made. And I'm real proud of it, do you know what I mean? Because I've spun the yarn that's gone into it. Where are we? Here it is! Look at that! I can't even hold it up right. I put some squares in the back of it. I'll show you the back in a second. And I didn't cuff the sleeves this time. It's my first non-cuffed Hexi. So yeah, I absolutely love it. It's the pops and neon that does it for me. That one is Simply Paintbox Simply, like neon yellow, I'm guessing. Need to get some more of that. That's Peanut. I don't know if you just heard him meow, meow. So yes, so we turn it round. I decided to put squares in the back. I've not made one with squares in the back before. I don't have a tutorial for how to do it. I literally winged it, and it all came out right. I basically measured like my stitches here. I took a measurement to see what it would be like if I did a three stitch Oh, what are you doing? I can see it. That's my cup of tea. Hey, you're not allowed behind there, you little monkey. Come on. You're not going behind there. I've got so much stuff on here. You're going to knock it all over. Just can't get nothing done. So what was I saying? So yeah, 3 stitches on each side as a granny square. I measured it and I thought about my neck, like how it would sit on my neck. And I thought, yeah, that's all right. So because when you put it on, it does tend to stretch a little bit. Then I had a look at 4 stitches and I was like, yeah, 4 stitches each side, that's all right as well. I quite like the idea of 3 though. And then I counted, where are we? I counted how many stitches I had going down my Hexi like panel. And I say stitches, like granny clusters, I had 12 and I was like, amazing, 3 and 4, both going to 12. Love that, that's perfect. So I went for 3 granny clusters on each side of my squares. And I'm just really, really happy with how it came out. I decided I wanted to join it so that I had like ridges going on, so it matched my sleeves. So I have got a visible seam, if you know what I mean, how I like to do my sleeves. But yeah, really, really happy with how that came out. Gonna try it on. Oh, I just hit my hand on the radiator. It's all going wrong today. I think I need to go back to bed. I look a bit dishevelled as well, by the way, because it rained. The first day back to school, it rained on the school run. I woke up and looked out the window and was like, excuse me? Are you kidding me right now? What? Oh, that is sod's law. First day back to school and it's pouring down with rain. Made me put my leggings on. Like I haven't worn leggings since winter. I like my little like flowy trousers, my light flowy trousers, not my tight leggings. Here we go. Here we go. Ta-da! I mean, it might look a little crazy with this, but I don't really care. I don't think if I stand up, I'm not going to get my head in it very well, but there we are. What do you think? So, I don't know, spark up a bit of conversation. What have you guys been doing over the summer holidays? Maybe the summer holidays aren't really relatable for you because all your kids are grown up or you haven't got any kids. And did you go anywhere on holiday? We went camping. We didn't go camping. We went to caravanning at Great Yarmouth. We always do that pretty much every year now. And that was good. We had like just a weekend, which is long enough. But no, it's good. Like the kids are getting older. They can go off and do things while me and my hubby sit there, maybe enjoying a little beverage and a little chill. And yeah, all good. So that's about it, I think. Yeah, maybe I might pop in again soon and do a little chit chat. I need to start doing some lives. Maybe I might call that. What did I call it again? Craft and a catch up, or craft and a natter, craft and a natter. Craft and a catch up sounds good though, because it goes with craft and a cuppa, doesn't it? Catch up and a cuppa. Don't know. Sorry, I'm brainstorming. Right, that's about it. So yeah, I'll see you later. Bye. Oh my god, I can't turn it off.